There will be no carbon tax under the government I lead.
What you've just heard was the solemn promise made by Labor and Ms Gillard before the last election. We now, you and I, will both be paying a carbon tax as a result of that broken promise. But this carbon tax is going to pervade every aspect of our economy. The Housing Industry Association, for example, estimates that a house will have an extra $5,000 added to its price because of the carbon tax. Building materials such as concrete, such as steel, such as aluminium will all be impacted because they are energy intensive. And that's not to mention the cost of transporting the materials to the building block. So just in the housing industry sector alone, it will have a huge impact on housing affordability for the consumer and the building industry. We can go to the zinc industry, the aluminium industry, the paper making industry, no matter what industry, that if it is energy intensive, it will have an impact on the viability of that industry, and as a result, jobs will be shed. What is worse, we were promised that this carbon tax was going to be good for the environment. We now know that other countries are not following suit. Countries like Canada, New Zealand and France are in fact winding back that which they were going to do. And Australia, foolishly, is going full steam ahead courtesy of this Green Labor Alliance carbon tax. It will damage our economy, but it will also damage the environment, because as industry leaves Australia, it will be setting up in China and other countries where they don't have the environmental safeguards that we enjoy in Australia. Be assured, the only way to get rid of the carbon tax is to vote for the Coalition and to support the Coalition. We want to protect your cost of living, we want to protect your job, and what's more, we want to protect the environment as well. Thank you.